Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just doing a quick little check-in today for the 1 month knife challenge. Got the GEC 32 still in the pocket. Hard to tell from the glare that's on the screen, but it does have a little patina developing. Cutting berries recently, strawberries. For anybody with young kids, you go through that berry phase, right? They're eating strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. But sometimes I like to just do a little cutting. You can see a little patina developing there on the tip. Um, was repotting some trees today and used this to loosen up the roots. Just a really good all-around knife, you know. What I really like about it is the size of it is perfect around the hand. It's big enough, but also versatile enough that you can really use it for a lot of different things. And it does come with a secondary pen blade that is substantial in size, but also fine enough that you could use it for different little tasks, if you will. Um, and it just fits so nice in the hand. I just like the swell center, but it's not too thick. It's got a nice little waist there. But anyway, been carrying it, and also been carrying it in this Richter Knives slip. I really like it. It's developing its own character. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, and over time it kind of forms to the shape of the knife, and now it's got its own little character and its own little design. You know, I got this from, usually don't carry slips, or I should say I usually don't carry knives in slips, but you know, I got this from Richter, and I just figured I'll make it a dual challenge this month. As long as I carry this, I might as well carry it in a slip and just see how it goes. And I do like watching. I like leather. I just don't carry slips typically because I usually just throw knives in my pocket. Even if it's more than one knife, I'll just throw them in. I'm not too fussy about that, but this has been a nice surprise in terms of just, it's another thing to develop a bond and relationship with. And even these two items have kind of married each other in terms of it just fits in this now. And I don't even know if putting another knife in there would work because it just feels like it's conformed to the shape of it. And when you look at it, it fits this knife. It even looks like the knife from outside. But anyway, that's what I'm carrying. Watch check. I've been trying to do wrist checks too, because this is the other hobby that I'm slowly kind of introducing, but carrying or wearing the Tudor Black Bay 58. Got this actually way back when this first came out. It was probably, I want to say 2018. And again, I'm not, doing a video on the watch right now, but if you're into watches, this is a great one. Originally, the watches were bigger when they came out, the Black Bays, but when this 58 model came out, what I really liked was the thinness. So you have a good diameter. I think it's 39 millimeters in diameter from, side to side, which fits a lot of wrists. This is a great watch for most men and women. But the real key is the thinness, and it's got this nice domed crystal, and the indices are all beautiful. Just the proportions are well done. This is a beautiful watch, classic, and I just like wearing it. You can wear it for work, you can wear it for casual, and just really versatile. So I've been wearing that, but I wanted to move on to talk about this knife. And as you probably already saw from the thumbnail, we are going to be seeing this little guy move on down the road, as it always happens. We are always looking to do more with our collection and experience and see different things. But for now, we are going to see that this one is going to move away from the collection, and we're going to say goodbye to it. GEC 39. We're hoping it has a better time with its new home. But all kidding aside, I do like this knife. It's not that I hate it. And I haven't had a chance to do like a proper review on it or anything, but let's just review it for one more time. For those who are not familiar with the GEC 39, you may be familiar more with like a GEC 15, which again is another, what I would call like a nice regular pocket size pocket knife. It's not very large. For instance, I would say like this 32 is a bit bigger than both these knives right here. This might be more knife than some people would want to carry. I'm not saying it's very big, to be honest, but it is a full, it's for me at least, and I don't have big hands, but I mean it's a full handle. This I think is more what you would consider like a knife that is a pocket knife, right? In quotes. But it would say, if you're not familiar with the 39, it's a very similar size and handling to the 15, which is really popular. This is the Urban Jack. I haven't really done a video too much on this one either, but a great knife in its own right with this, I don't know if this would be, I don't think it's a sheep's foot. What would this, I'm always forgetting what these are called. It's a ram's foot maybe? Anyway, Warncliffe, I don't know. But this is a kind of a controversial, not for the blade, but more for the fact that it's got a comb. And some people think it's gimmicky. It might be, but I think it's actually pretty cool. It's no more gimmicky in this modern day for some people than having, a leather punch or a hook or any of these other weird kind of blade shapes where it's a hawk's bill. And I mean, those are all legitimate things to have, and why not a comb? It's I don't see any reason why this would be controversial. I have, however, thought about modifying it. Like, what if I took some of this down and just made it like a long punch? That would be kind of cool. But anyway, uh this is the 15, and it's actually a very similar size to this 39, which is one of the reasons why I feel like there's a redundancy here. Like, I don't really need so many knives like this material or like this size. So that brings me to like another knife that I have is a 39. This is in Pioneer bone. And I do like these knives. I do like the way they handle. I like the way they carry. I like the way that they're not too hard to open. I would say that's a pull of maybe like a 6 or a 7. And similarly, so is this. It's tight enough that there's not, it's not going anywhere, but it's not a super strong pull. It's just like a nice, easy, casual knife that you can open. It's elegant. It's refined. This particular model is what we refer to as the smooth white bone. So this was I guess, special factory order for, and see if we can read it here. Knife, Cutlery Classics. I don't know who that is, but it says on this side, G and L gelding knife. I think that's what it says. Or it could be G and J. Not sure. I'll be honest, I don't know too much about this special factory order. I do know that it's got 40 made, so relatively rare. I know it's a single blade, which, sets it apart from something like this. This is a 39 that is a little bit thicker, but fills the hand pretty well. So this is the 39 with Pioneer bone, and I do like this one a lot. However, this one does carry thinner in the pocket. Really good. You can put in your shirt pocket and it just fits right in. Really like the finishing on this too. The white bone, it's just as classy as it gets. Not everyone likes white bone, but it definitely has a place in the collection. You don't see white bone all the time, and this one is done impeccably well. It's just so smooth, and the choice of shield in this case I think is spot on. I think they call that the propeller shield. It's got a little etch here that says 40 to denote that it's special limited 40 pieces. And it's got the Eastern Cutlery configuration with the nail nick rather than a long pull. And I think the best part about this is by far the configuration of the Spey Blade. I'm a huge Spey Blade fan. I think more knives, if there was more, I mean, I'm sad to see this go a little bit because I don't have many Spey Blade knives in my collection, let alone one that is just single Spey Blade knife. You just don't see it. And I know people another thing that's controversial is they don't, a lot of people don't like Spey Blades, but I do. I find that the GC Spey Blade it's really well done. It's got the little tip here. I love the little swedge that they build into the tip of it. And then the belly, I think, is very reasonable. It's not a unattractive blade by any means, you know. For a spade blade, it's very usable. It looks like a usable knife. It's cuttable. It has a belly, it has a tip, it has a long working surface, so you can use it for food prep. You could use it for working. It looks like it could be a utilitarian knife, but it could also be like a good desk knife. So this is a real fine piece, and I know the person getting it will be happy with it. But it is a little redundant in my collection right now. I just don't carry it. I mean, I carry this one sometimes more, and it serves a similar function. And you know, if I'm going to carry a 15, I would carry this one maybe, or I have another 15. But really, sometimes you just want to shake things up, and moving this on down the road. And stay tuned, guys, because maybe because I move this down the road, something else will be coming in, another GEC. Hint, hint there. So we'll kind of do a video when that comes around. But other than that, I just wanted to drop in, do a quick review on this, and a farewell to this GEC 39 Spey Blade limited edition, 40 pieces. Wish we could have gotten to know this knife more, but at the same time, hoping that this knife has a new opportunity to belong at a new home where it can be used and enjoyed for the beautiful quality and construction that it is. Looking forward to coming back and updating you on the collection after this. Hope everyone's doing well, having a good summer. Be well, stay safe. Talk to you guys all soon. Don't forget, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. It helps. And by the way, I have noticed that we are now over 100 subscribers. It's a small but meaningful milestone. Very happy about that. I thank every single one of you guys for your support. Let's just keep the momentum going. Every like helps. And if you know anyone that is into knives, feel free to share. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.